Alright, hello everybody, welcome back to Nack Presents. Destiny 2. Sorry. That's right, I have an upgrade point, but I don't have stuff unlocked yet. Forgot about that. Alright, let's go ahead and get this going. We don't have any other side missions to take before we get back into the main mission. It is kind of weird to come back and play the start of this game again, while I'm also playing my Warlock. I'm at like light level 309 and I have a bunch of exotics and cool ships and sparrows and it's ironic the Pariah, this like entry-level auto rifle that you're given right at the start of the game is one of the best auto rifles in the game. Now obviously it gets passed up in terms of attack rating, but in terms of stats and handling and range and all that kind of stuff, it is
Our new guardian friend
by
is
far
en
one
route.
of the best auto rifles in
I'm
the
getting
game.
too old to clean up after you, Soraya.
Finally, he admits he's old. Bail me out on one assault charge and you never let me live it down.
Ah, don't you mean one a week? You're the reason my hair is gray.
Yeah, keep talking, old man.
That elevator should take us to the top of the mines.
Yeah, that went well.
We'll have to find another way up to Hawthorne.
Careful. The Fallen are scavengers of the highest order. They're going to put up a fight for whatever they can get their grubby claws on.
What would be cool would be particularly the Fallen. If they were like... If the dregs were like grunts in Halo, where once you took out the elite, they like panicked and ran away and were like, oh my god, he just took out our leader, what are we gonna do? Because that's kind of what dregs pretty much are, just like the grunts were in Halo. Both in terms of gameplay and in terms of, like, the lore, what their status in the society is.
Well, the controls are broken. Someone must have gotten mad that it wasn't working fast enough. Reminds me of Cade.
It's one of the things that's kind of annoying in this game. Cade was an awesome character in Destiny 1, and it was funny and hilarious, but also incredibly competent. And they seem to have forgotten the part where he's competent and just made him a comic relief character, but part of that being that, oh, he's just stupid and he can't figure anything out. Where it's like, in the Taken King expansion, that ended up being like the biggest victory we had in the entire original Destiny game, and that whole plan was Cade's. Obviously you went out and did the actual actually accomplished the goals, but it was Cade who was leading you along the path, and mean, obviously, Nathan Fillion, who plays Cade, is awesome at all that stuff, but character is supposed to be more than that.
Ah, you'll be pleased to know that I can see the Fallen fleeing the mine. Seems you've really kicked the hornet's nest, haven't you?
It took me quite a while in Vanilla Destiny before I realized what you're supposed to do with these tripwires. I would try and dodge through them, which sometimes is possible, but sometimes isn't.
We found an elevator.
You're good. Almost as good as Lewis.
So an area in complete darkness. Sure, we will definitely not get attacked by a million enemies right now.
Elevator's not working. Power must be out. And we've upset the Fallen.
Take out the servitor. Come on.
did it! Killing the servitor brought the power back on.
Good job. Maybe I'll finally get my booster one of these days.
Ah, shut up, Hawthorne. Been busy. We'll get there. Sorry, big guy.
Hawthorne,
And
we're
finally
out of the
back
mine and
outside.
heading your way.
Then hurry up with that booster. Let's finish hooking up the comm network. And, thanks for the help. You're not so bad. For a fancy pants guardian.
Now that's the nicest thing I've ever heard Soraya say. You're in rarefied air, my friend.
You made it. Looks like Lewis owes me money. All right. Let's see if this works. Now, if I read the manual right... There's an incoming beacon.
Guardians, the city is lost. If there is any light left in the system, we rally on Titan. Be brave. Guardians.
Zavala's alive! If we leave now, we can...
You are not going to Titan. We've got refugees coming in. The Red Legion on one side, the Fallen on the other.
But we have our powers back. And if we're going to retake the city...
Your city is gone!
Hawthorne, we will be back. And we won't be alone.
You'll know where to find me.
Well, that went well.
It would save us both a lot of time if you would just kill me.
For one who calls himself Speaker, you have remarkably little to say. We've learned that one of your guardians has reconnected to the light. You say you have no power over the Traveler, yet... this... help me understand, Speaker.
The light lives in all places, in all things. You can block it, even try to trap it, but the light will find its way. And the Traveler will protect itself.
The Traveler. For years I have studied it. The worlds it has touched. Its power over life and death. We are not so different, your traveler and I.
You are nothing like the Traveler. Nothing. You think you have power, control. I know your kind. You started small. You will end small.
If the Traveler truly has chosen humanity of its own free will, then there is no reason I should not reach inside, tear out the light for myself, and leave this system in ashes.
Only those the Traveler chooses will be reborn in the light.
Yes. This I know. This is why I have claimed your planet, and why you still live. The Traveler will choose me, Speaker. And you are going to tell me how.
Dun dun dun! God, why did you respawn me in a place where I was taking fire? Jesus Christ. Okay. I'll go do this new adventure we got before we head off to Titan.
Thanks for checking in, you two. We've had our fill of Red Legion patrols and Fallen raids. We could use a spot of help with both.
See if you can track down a Fallen comms terminal. Dev's got an idea that's crazy enough to work.
It's difficult for the young to recognize the wisdom of experience. Excellent. What say you use your access to prepare a broadcast in Fallen speak? I've been meaning to put this Cabal communications cipher to use.
The Red Legion fighting the Fallen for a change. Great idea. I can extract archived audio transmissions from any Fallen in the area.
Okay, let's get out of the way of the Cabal. Try and get back. To murdering Fallen.
I've got enough for a pretty convincing Fallen impression.
Don't mention accents around Dev unless you want a day-long lecture about city dialects. Meantime, best sightline to Red Legion air support is the cliffside where you and I set up that refugee beacon.
No one appreciates the finer things anymore.
Alright, so back through the area we were just in. The scenario will be different
I
this
can't
time,
believe
though.
we have to go back into the mines again.
Chin up, you two. Good news, you'll be able to use a Fallen teleporter to reach the top. Bad news, they've wired the place to explode. So,
If I run a deep scan of the tunnels, we can borrow all these traps and explosives.
and put them to good use sowing chaos between your enemies. A lovely idea.
Alright. I don't know if the amount of explosives that you save here actually makes a difference, but...
Got it. Now I can transmit these horribly dangerous explosives wherever we need. Great work. Broadcasting the message now. I decided to go with a House of Devils accent. Remember them?
Oh boy.
Ah, House of Devils, eh? You know the most interesting thing about their pronunciation?
Actually, Devrim, let's keep the channel clear. You know, to make sure there's no interference during the transmat.
A lot of big red ships headed your way. Whatever you said, it got their attention.
I used a pretty nasty word to describe Gaul. I don't want to repeat it here.
I do so love unconventional warfare. I'd be on the lookout for drop pods if I were you.
You would think with their jump packs and all, they would be better at avoiding the obvious tripwires.
I could hear the explosions all the way back here. I bet it was quite a show.
Which means the Fallen and Red Legion heard it too. We'll let them shoot at each other for a while, and clean up whatever's left. Great work.
Alright, before we go run off and do anything else, oh, looks like we got something we can hand in with Devon, so we'll head back over to the church and hand that in, and then we'll head to Titan and see what's going on there.
Looking for something? Use it carefully. A good choice.
Okay. Now, we can head off to Titan.
Hawthorne already believes Zavala abandoned her and the survivors. Now that we're leaving, if we stayed, yes, we could help them survive, but if Zavala really is building a counteroffensive on Titan, we can save them all, and take back the city.
Yeah, it might be a little bit more complicated than that.
Vanguard Fleet, Guardian Ship 723 is on approach. We received your beacon and we're ready to join the fight.
Guardian ship, this is Zavala. It's too late. The Hive have overrun Titan. I was wrong to bring us here.
Oh, Zavala, you're never wrong about anything.
Commander, we're here to help.
No! We've already lost too many lightless Guardians to the Hive. We can't secure this moon.
We have our light back.
What? Impossible.
Commander, if I may. Guardian, this is Deputy Commander Sloan. We have a counter-offensive to plan. To do that, we need to get this station up and running. There's a fleet to prep, Guardians to arm, and a trove of intercepted Red Legion transmissions to decrypt. It's critical we gain access to the station's control center. That's where you come in. If the light really is with you, send the Hive back to hell.
And Guardian, please, be careful.
Sending the Hive back to hell is something that we specialize in, ma'am.
What was this place?
The Golden Age cities of Titan were once the pride of humanity. We thought they were abandoned, but I was a fool to think the Hive would not spread this far.
I have a bad feeling about this.
Thanks a lot, Ghost. That's always a very helpful phrase.
The gravity on Titan is approximately 1.352 meters per second squared. Except here. These floating rocks must be a residual effect from some hive magic.
Why would the hive care what the gravity is? Boy, I think I missed all of these the first time I came through here.
It's a cocoon of some kind. The life inside it isn't hive exactly. This could be how the hive's symbiont worms grow.
Interesting.
Okay, Sloan, we can see the control center.
Copy that. Keep pushing forward. Commander, at this rate, we can start planning our counteroffensive. We'll be outside the city gates in no time.
If it were only that simple. I haven't totally decided how I feel about, I don't know what the Void subclass is for Titans here. Whatever this is called. Sentinel? Yeah, I don't know that I like it as much as Warlock, the Warlock subclasses. Defaulting to melee is annoying. That makes sense for a Titan ability, but defaulting to melee and then having the cooldown on the only ranged version of it.
I shudder to think what spell the Hive were casting back there. We should talk to Eris Morn. She would know which Hive god they were communing with.
No one has seen Eris, or Ikora, or Cade, since the city fell.
Clearly we are meant to use a grenade launcher here coming up.
There's the control center.
Clear the area so we can move in.
Yeah, it was a really bad place for my super to run out.
We made it, Sloan.
Perfect. Recon the perimeter before you move on the control center.
So it looks like we're standing in some kind of Hive breeding ground.
Take it out.
Shoot the yellow sacks.
Yes, thank you, Ghost.
We cleared the nest. Heading to the control center now.
Well done. Sweep the perimeter and we'll move in on your signal.
Alright, back up here. Damn it.
Sloan, Commander, it's done.
Copy that. Zavala and I are inbound. We're approaching the landing platform. Get up here and take a bow.
I didn't dare believe. If the light can find its way back to you, then perhaps there is hope for us all. Our numbers will continue to dwindle. We can no longer protect ourselves, much less the survivors. without the light, are we even Guardians anymore?
Commander.
We won't last long with dead generators. Wave energy converters power this station. But thanks to the Hive, they're in need of attention.
We can take care of it.
Yes, I believe you can.
All right, we're not out of this yet. Now that we've reached the control center, we still need to power up the place before we can take care of our fleet. Commander Zavala tells me you've volunteered. I'll run tactical. Shipwright Holiday here will provide tech support. It's a straightforward op. Get in, flip a switch, get out. Sloane's got a way of making things sound easy, doesn't she?
Alright, well, we are going to get out of here before this next mission starts. So, thank you everyone for watching. Make sure to check out Nack's Full Frontal Attack on all social media platforms, as well as the YouTube channel, where you will find not only more Nack's Presents, but you will also find the Daily Grind, which is currently airing Mondays and Fridays, 8 to 8:30 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. So Mike is over there playing Digimon World New Order over there, so you should definitely check that out. So, in the meantime, thanks for watching everyone. I will see you back here next time.